When I hear Spritz, I go back to the days of my teaching. I actually made this cookie mandatory just so I could eat them as the students were making them. I'm Chef Ben, and this is how not to mess up a butter Spritz cookie. This cookie has 8 ingredients, but the primary sections of this cookie are split up into 3. They're sectioned off between the butter and the sugar, then you have your extracts and your egg, and then you have all of your dry ingredients. The captain of the ship is the butter and sugar. You are going to mess this cookie up if your butter is not at room temperature. Soft butter is going to be one of the VIP guests in this recipe. The star of the show really is the almond extract. Don't go cheapy on this one. The almond plays a big role in European-style baking. The egg should be also at room temperature. If your egg is too cold, then you're going to have more resistance of emulsion. I always sift the ingredients so the baking powder can be dispersed throughout the flour. One of the essential tools that you're going to need will be a mixer. You get no bonus points for mixing this by hand. The next step for success is preheating your oven to 350 degrees. When these go into the oven, in order for them to bake properly, you want to make sure that you're pressing the same amount of dough for each cookie. You're going to mess this cookie up if each cookie is not uniform to the next cookie. Pretty much every time I go to make this, I'm setting myself up for a forearm workout, so you're gonna get your exercise on this one. Before this goes into the oven, you can decorate these with sprinkles. You can add color to these. This is where your artistic ability, this is where you as creators are gonna come into play. You will not mess this cookie up no matter what color sprinkle you use. So the baking times, these are gonna vary between one shape to the next shape. I like to make them small so I can eat more of them. I would check them every 3 to 4 minutes. You want to make sure that the color that's starting to ensue on the cookie doesn't turn all the way golden brown. You want this cookie to be a little blonde on top, but you don't want to over-bake them. So trial and error, those are big teachers for this cookie especially. This is one of my favorite cookies to open the oven door to. It kind of just sets the stage for, now I can't wait for these things to cool so I can eat them. This one's a true love.